So these ones that I bought here are quite long. I really wanted this to be really jammed up against here so that I can put this against that there, you know. But it looks like I won't be able to do that. So it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole there. That's going to be one attach point. And then I'm going to bend it here so that it'll follow directly on the channel here like that. So I'm going to drill a hole here, one in the middle, and one up here where it bends. Same thing on the other side. And once it's like that, it's going to be like this. Try to protect the cable as much as I can. And that's how it's going to be to the T here. So I might make something to cover the T to protect it. And I'll put a plate here, I guess. I don't know. Because it's going to be like that there. It's going to be like that to the T. I don't like how that's exposed there. I could put a plate here, I guess, just to protect that too from anything, you know. Maybe put a shield here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of putting something just for the T, put like a big shield here to shield it. Maybe I'll butcher one of those barbecues I got over there. I'm not sure, but that might be what I might do. But all in all, I'm satisfied with that. You know, and I have enough excess here. See, I think this one's the perfect length so far. Okay, put the master cylinder on. Now, when the guy gave it back to me from the tank shop, he had it with the bleeder screw on the bottom. And here I have it with the bleeder screw on top. I don't know which one's better. Normally you would think that the bleeder screw would be better on top because of the air bubbles. And the air bubbles will go that way, right? But it'll be tricky bleeding this system because the caliper, I mean the master cylinder will be up. Okay, and then all this piping is going to be below. And it's going to come back up and around to the caliper. So I think the best thing to do would be to bench bleed the whole system. Right? Take it off. I think I have enough room to take everything off the trailer, set it flat, and bleed it. And if I do that, it would give me the option of putting this on the top. But since I have so much extra hose, I don't think it's completely necessary. And besides, it has a nice bend there. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. So right now I'm going to take this back apart. Well, first I'll mark the holes. Take that off. Completely apart. I still got to file this. I didn't do that last night. I fell asleep. So I got to file that. So I'll sit there and file that. And over here I have everything laid out. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lay it out here, right? Hit it with a torch and then paint it. And this is how it's going to be on the trailer. Exactly how the trailer is sitting right now. These two plates go on this side. Those two go on that side. This goes towards the front of the trailer. This goes towards the back. These are the middle, same thing. And this one goes underneath. So, well, yeah. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll paint one side, let it dry, and then flip it. And paint the other side, let it dry, and then assemble. That's all I'm going to do. And here I'll put something on top of it to prevent the frost from getting to it. That's what I'll do. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm really excited to get this going, you know. And I know this is not the ideal time to paint it because I think it might rain tomorrow and we're still having frost. So tomorrow's not going to be a nice day for paint to dry, but Tuesday will be a nice day. And Monday I have to go. I'll need my trailer, so I'm going to put this one back together for tomorrow. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking really, really good. And I was thinking from here to here, I'll buy I'll hit up, I don't know if Tank Shop has it or Max Auto or Spartan Equipment. I get some fuel line or some sort of tubing, rubber hose, and I'll put that inside the rubber hose to protect it, to prevent any chafing or any exterior damage from happening. That's what I'll do. So the next step now would so I'm going to mark the holes. I'm going to flip the trailer over and I'm going to get the measurements for the hitch. I already think I know what I want for the hitch. What it's going to be is 2 of the 3/16 strips across here, one here, right? So one here, and I was thinking that to cut it here and weld it to the piece that I'm going to put here, but then it's not that I don't want to pay a welder. It's just that I want it a really good job. I want it to be completely flat, you know? So instead of cutting it and welding it there, it's just going to sit on top. What it's going to be is, I think, 1/2 inch, right, by 4 inch wide, same as what I have there, and just 90-degree bend it to the height of what I want to do for the trailer, and then 90-degree towards the trailer where I'm going to bolt the hitch on. And that's all it's going to be. Pretty straightforward and simple. That's all it's going to be. And on the other side, I'm going to use a 1/8 flat bar to tie it all in and strap it. And that's how it's going to be. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I have to go and check how much money I have, and I'll put $100 aside and see if I could cut a deal with the Tank Shop, if I could pay it off in installments, if it's too much. But hopefully I can work and get the money, so I won't need to do that. And this trailer will be ready for the road, and then after that it'll just be about securing the brakes and bleeding the system, and that's it. Oh shit, that's not it. And then after I do that and set up the caliper, then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna run the cable from the bicycle to actuate the brakes on the trailer. So I'm not completely out of the woods yet, but I want something running for the time being. Putting the brakes on will be something I could do at my leisure, you know. I don't know where I'm gonna put the additional brake lever. I was thinking to put it down here, right? Because if I'm hauling the trailer all the time, it would be better to use the brake lever use the trailer brakes instead, because it's much more safer, you know. So if I put another brake lever right here, all the way down, like how I had it on my giant NRS2, I think, you know, can grab the brake lever there. Only thing is, running the brake hoses, I'd have to drill a hole right through there just to run the hose all the way around like that. From here back, running the hose is not a big deal until I get to here, because then I gotta hook it up to the caliper somehow. It might not be such a hard thing to do that, because I have a lot more room to play with here as opposed to on my handlebar. If I go with a 4-stroke and CVT shafts and all that, what's going to happen is I won't need the clutch, because there's no clutch on the CVT. It's just going to be a throttle, and what I could do is I could run the trailer brakes on this side, right? So, but anyway, my motor is making a funny noise now. I don't think it's sealing. Hear it? You can hear air coming up somewhere there. I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And I still gotta clean the cylinder. So let me get this done.